This is Dan Schreiber talking to you about technical leadership. Today we're going to talk about who that recruiter works for. So no matter whether or not you're a senior engineer, a team lead, a director, you probably deal with recruiters if you're looking for a new job. I was recently listening to the SE Radio podcast about hiring software engineers, and they were interviewing Cody Voelinger of RockIT, or RockIT Recruiters, and he mentioned it's the recruiter's job to find the right opportunity for the right candidates. This is something that I felt like I just couldn't leave sit there, because the reality is, as a candidate, that recruiter doesn't work for you. That recruiter works for the hiring organization, always. Recruiters are always working for that hiring organization, although not all recruiters are internal. They're not all employees of the hiring organization. There certainly are these agencies like RockIT Recruiting that are out there helping work with a number of different hiring organizations and finding multiple opportunities for a candidate. The reality in this market where candidates are more highly prized, these agencies, they can help provide multiple opportunities in front of you so that you can make a good decision. But never mistake that recruiter's incentives are coming from the hiring organization. They're not working for you. They're never working for you. They're paid by a hiring organization to fill a spot with a highly qualified candidate. Certainly, a recruiter wants to come across as looking for the best thing for you as a candidate. But remember, the hiring organization has almost all the power in this situation. They're the ones who will make the offer. They're making the decision. They're the ones that are out there trying to fill their role. And you may have some room to negotiate. You may have some alternatives where you can look for some other opportunity, but that other opportunity is with another hiring organization. You as a candidate do not have power in this situation of looking for a job. So don't be lulled into believing that recruiter works for you. He or she does not. An agency recruiter may feel more like your agent because they may be able to surface more than one opportunity and lay 2 or 3 opportunities in front of you to decide between. But the reality is you have to look for incentives and ask yourself, who pays this person? Are you paying them, or are they being paid by the hiring organization? This type of representation, if you think about it from a realty standpoint, when you're out buying a home, there's a buyer's agent and a listing agent. If you have a buyer's agent that's helping you find a home, and that person is also the person listing the home, I will tell you there are tons of regulations around conflicts of interest. You've got to sign a lot of disclosures that let you know as a home buyer that this agent is now representing both sides of that coin. These types of disclosures, these types of regulations, they don't exist in agency recruiting. An agency recruiter is out there looking to fill positions, and they're paid by the hiring organizations when those positions are filled. So you as a candidate, you don't really have representation outside of yourself. Incentives are a powerful thing. Look to see who's paying that recruiter. It is almost always that you're not paying the recruiter as a candidate. The hiring organization is paying that recruiter. And so therefore, the only person who has your best interest at heart is you. Don't rely on the recruiter to find the best opportunity for you. You're the person who knows your best interests and are going to advocate for you rather than advocate for one of maybe a couple different hiring organizations.